Hi guys, today I'm gonna show you how to craft the amulet for the Vaal Lightning Strike Hateforge build, and you want to use at least level 82, and you want to craft on a blue pearl base because it's the highest mana regen possible as an implicit, and as an influence you probably want to use Elder or nothing. If you want to go for the best in slot, which is attack speed as the last suffix, you want Elder influence. And as you can see on PoE Ninja, everyone that is playing this build has all the same amulets, which are the suffixes are Multi, mana regen, and resist or attack speed, and on the prefixes it's life, unveiled projectile damage, and elemental damage with attacks. The same year. The only thing that changes is the attack speed for res, depending if they need res to cap the resists. And the first step is to essence spam with deafening essences of Scorn for T1 mana regen until you hit these two mods. You don't care about the rest. You could also essence spam with deafening essences of Misery, but then you will have a slightly lower tier of Multi. It goes up to 38, I think. And once you have your two mods, if you have an open suffix, you can try to force the last one on. If your prefixes are full and you can't continue the craft, you can craft a random suffix so that when you do reforge, keep suffixes, the suffix that is open doesn't get filled, because sometimes it adds a mod and can fill up the suffix, and this should free up one of your prefixes. If you get unlucky, you have to do it again if you hit 3 prefixes again on the reforge, but most of the times you'll get 1 or 2. And once you have an open prefix, you're gonna remove this craft. The craft suffix cannot be changed instead, and you can do reforge speed or reforge critical. If you want to go for attack speed, you go for reforge speed, and it's a 1 in 4 chance of hitting the Elder attack speed, the highest attack speed tier, and you have a 3 in 4 chance of hitting cast speed, which is technically a bad mod. If you want to be a little safer, you can also try to reroll critical. You will always hit a random tier of crit chance, but it's not as good as attack speed. And if you want, you can also try to go for some resist, but it's up to you. The next step, once you have your 3 suffixes done, you want to craft suffix cannot be changed and reroll life. And the average tries to hit at least tier 3 life is 5. So on average, at least like 10 exalts for getting the first prefix. If you want to go for something like elemental damage with attacks, you would roll reforge attack, but it's really rare to hit a high tier of elemental damage with attacks, so it's probably not worth it. It's better to just reroll life. And once you have your life, which is the first prefix, you want to unveil the second prefix, which is projectile damage with projectile speed. And since we have already life on the amulet, this blocks some of the unveil mods. So instead of 37%, it's gonna be a little higher. So it's pretty likely to hit this mod. But if you don't hit the projectile damage and you hit something bad, for example mana regen, you can always try to suffix cannot be changed and a null save for a 50-50 chance of removing life or mana. And if you annul the suffix cannot be changed, you can just recraft it for 2 extra exalts. And the suffixes will be protected by suffixes cannot be changed, so you can't risk breaking the base. You will always have your suffixes done. You can just keep repeating these steps over and over until you get the perfect prefixes as well. And if you remove the life instead of the bad unveiled mod that you just hit, you have to go back to this step and reforge life with suffixes cannot be changed again. Once you hit your unveiled mod, projectile damage and projectile speed, you want to divine. If you want to divine it, maybe with harvest, or you can just divine suffixes first and then craft suffix cannot be changed, and then you divine the prefixes, and then as the last step you just recraft the elemental damage with attacks over and over until it's perfect rolled. You want to bless the implicit. You want to anoint the amulet with Aqueous Accelerant, because the build uses a flask effect to reduce the soul cost, and And the last step, you also want to Fertile Catalyst the amulet because it scales both of the mana regen and the max life, and most of the tags are perfect for Fertile Catalysts, and you're pretty much done with the close to best in slot amulet for Vaal Lightning Strike. I wanted to thank everyone watching the videos. If you want to become a member of the community, you can join the Discord server, and if you want to become a member, you get additional perks like badges, emojis, and much more. All my content is free, my spreadsheet and my videos, so all of the help and support is appreciated.